What is going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Blue Green Podcast. Celtics started February off very, very strong. 3 wins on the bounce in February. Obviously, ended off with a win against Sacramento in January. But hey, some big news broke in the last 24
20,
hours.
24 hours, yeah.
I would say more than 24 hours, but Nikola Vucevic is apparently on his way to Boston. As we speak, do I think it's gonna happen? I hope so. He has to pass his physical first, but most likely he should be a Celtic. Most likely, if because the Celtics are still trying to make a few tweaks to the trade. We don't.
Everything can't be. I'm just going to tell you this right now. 98.5 said that everything cannot be official until Thursday, the day of the trade deadline.
Yes, so we're still waiting for official announcements by Celtics and by
The
everyone.
Chicago Bulls.
Yep, by all the NBA media news outlets and whatnot. But Justin, welcome back, bro. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're blessed. And let's discuss the Celtics show. I mean, we've got lots to talk about. We've got lots to discuss.
I
Celtics are,
love I love trade deadline season.
trust me, so much is going on right now. Like literally,
Oh,
so much.
by the
What do you
way,
mean?
cheap plug. Quickly, ladies and gentlemen, please tune in at 2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. We're going to do a trade deadline show, so please tune in at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Oh yes. I will be, and also Super Bowl preview will be tonight as well.
Yes,
I'm not sure when exactly the time is, but I'm gonna discuss the time, and I'll send
the
I'll
main reason why he's saying tonight is because I'm going away this weekend and I'm not going to be home till Monday, so I won't be able to make it for the weekend show. So please tune into the trade deadline show and please tune into the Super Bowl preview show.
100%. I can't wait. The big one. Celtics fans, Patriots fans, Boston fans, rejoice, reunite. It's gonna be a big weekend for us. I can't wait. Celtics Knicks as well on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and we also have
Yeah, Knicks beat the Nuggets in double overtime, dude.
man. So hopefully they're gassed. But bro, let's talk about obviously the Vucevic trade. I mean, actually no, we'll get to the game straight after this, yeah. But what do you make of the Vucevic trade? Obviously, you and I discussed this yesterday on a call, right? You and I decided to talk during the Celtics game yesterday during the game against Mavericks. What do you make of this trade? What do you think it does for us, and how do you think it helps us going forward?
Well, I mentioned this on Jesse's live stream yesterday as well, which, by the way, if you guys haven't seen it, he had Mike and Bree Marie D on the stream yesterday, so go check it out. I mentioned that Anthony Simons was just a rental, and we all knew Anthony Simons was just going to be a rental. He was not going to stay here for the whole entire season. He was a he was a trade exception deal for Kristaps Porzingis. So we need a center really badly. Now, people were like, "Well, what about Ivica Zubac?" Okay, yeah, even though he's out for personal reasons tonight, he's not getting traded by the Clippers. Then people were like, well, what about Nick Claxton? Nick Claxton was never going to get traded by Brooklyn. Then people were like, well, what about Walker Kessler? Well, Walker Kessler can still be a target for the Celtics, but that's going to have to happen in the offseason because they just got Jaren Jackson Jr. yesterday.
It's because of the second apron, first apron stuff. We need to be careful of that. So that's why we're waiting for to get Kessler.
Yeah, so then people were like, well, why did they go after Nikola Vucevic? He's 36 years. He's going to be 36 years old. Why did they go after Nikola Vucevic? You want to know why they went after Nikola Vucevic? Playoff experience, because he has playoff experience in when he was with Orlando. Does Anthony Simons? Okay, no, he doesn't have no. Anthony Simons does not have playoff experience. But like I said, it's rental. We got rid of an expiring contract. Now we have an expiring contract, and then we swapped 2 picks. Obviously, the trade cannot be official until Thursday. So what does this mean for the Celtics? Well, it kind of means that Chris Boucher is on his fucking way out the door.
For some second round pick, possibly.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So am I liking this Vucevic trade? Yes, because he's the rim protector that we needed. People are going to be upset when he has a bad first game. Yes, obviously, yeah.
We're
But
Boston sports fans. It's gonna be outrageous anytime someone has a bad game. You know what I mean?
But Anthony Simons was not the guy that we needed.
Yeah. Even though I
It's a
liked him, I thought he was good. I thought he was good
yeah,
for us on this.
and I kept saying, I don't want Anthony Simons on my team. Did I
Yeah.
want to keep him? Yes. But but he's not he wasn't going to be here for the long run. So, there you go. There's that. So Vucevic as of Thursday, welcome to Boston. Uh yeah, meet your new starting center, number whatever, Nikola Vucevic, cuz he cannot wear number 9.
Mm. No, I hear you, man. But he's still in number 4, though, I think. Because don't forget, he wears 4 for Serbia. When he plays for Serbia, he wears number 4. So he can wear 4 for Simon. And Simons is left, so that's the
Yeah,
perfect trade.
Simons is gone. Simons is gone.
Yeah. It's great for Simons, right? No, wait. So it included 2 second-round picks and Anthony Simons for Vucevic straight up, or the Bulls traded us some picks as well?
So the trade was Anthony Simons and two first round picks for Nikola Vucevic and 2 first round picks.
So we got 2 first-round picks in return of giving them 2 first-round picks. Oh, no, second-round picks, you mean. Second-round picks.
Yeah, second round picks, yeah. What Oh, I accidentally said first round, didn't I?
No, that's fine. Because we're not going to get like a high first-round pick anyway. You know, we're probably not going to get like a top pick unless the Chicago Bulls are like dumb and they traded their top pick, which will never happen. But hey, look, like I said, you happy with Vucevic? I'm happy as well. I think Vucevic will be a very, very good trade. I think he'll be someone that can definitely help stretch the scoring, stretch the floor.
I wanted Vucevic for a very long time. 2 years ago,
Same.
I wanted Vucevic.
I wanted him since he was in Orlando, bro. That's how good he was. You know what I mean? And when I went to the Bulls, I'm like, yeah, these guys are contenders. When they had DeMar DeRozan, they had Vucevic, they had who else did they have? Alex Caruso. I remember they had Lonzo Ball. Bro, I remember that team. Yeah, this team was good.
Lonzo Ball. He's now on his way to Utah.
No. At the time, Lonzo Ball was a good signing. Now it's like, yeah, nah. But at the time, I was like, yeah, these guys are definitely going to contend. I was surprised that the Chicago Bulls did not contend that time in 2022, 21-22. But you know what? Big up. I mean, Nikola Vucevic,
But
if he does pass this physical, which he should be on,
but I'm also hearing that now that Anthony Simons is a Chicago Bull, I'm also hearing that I was also hearing from Grandy and Max, Anthony Simons might not stay a Chicago Bull.
So he might get traded straight away.
Just like Mike Conley was traded yesterday, and he got traded again today. Anthony Simons, even though he got traded to the Chicago Bull, he might not stay a Chicago Bull past the trade deadline tomorrow afternoon.
Bro, they have so many guards. They have Kobe White, who's
Not anymore. Kobe White went to the Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte. Now they have Simons. Who else do they have? Caruso,
Jaden Ivey.
Jaden Ivey. They have Josh Giddey.
Yep. They didn't. So they had Mike Conley, but he's gone.
Way too many guards, man. Way too many guards.
Chicago. So I have a prediction right now.
Please,
if Anthony Simons does get traded again tomorrow, I see him going back to Portland.
Yeah. Right. There's a definite chance he definitely goes back to Portland. I see it. But then again, who would Portland give to what's it called? To Chicago? Robert Williams?
Yeah, I would say Robert Williams.
And we get Robert Williams from Chicago Bulls as a backup center for Vucevic.
I don't think we trade with Chicago again, bro. I really don't.
I think we should have included Chris Boucher in the trade as well.
Yeah, like I said, this trade's not official just yet. Yes, on fantasy it has Vucevic in the Celtics and Simons in the Chicago, but it's not official just yet.
I don't think. Yeah, it's not gonna be official yet. Obviously, ESPN they'll probably confirm something, but then again, are we gonna trust ESPN fully? Like, because remember what happened with Mark Williams? He failed his physical at the Lakers. So we can never jump to conclusions just yet. Obviously, the trade has been made. we've done the trades. Obviously, they're gonna add a few tweaks to the trade.
I
But
don't know,
what would
but
they do?
I'll be shocked if Simon stays at Chicago Bull after the 4 p.m. deadline.
Let me ask you a question. What if the Celtics were trading for Vucevic and trading him on for someone else?
Hmm.
Could that be a possibility? Because we could flip him for another center. There's a good chance we can flip him on for salary and another center. Who
No,
knows?
I think Vucevic stays a Celtic for the rest of the season.
I think he's here for 2 years max, until the end of the season and until the end of next season. I think he moves after next year. I think we get Walker Kessler. We get Walker Kessler this summer. I think Kessler would be a good addition. Would be a good addition to the Celtics. What I would do is I would probably wait till the summer to make a decision on Vucevic. But then again, I would probably still you know what? Even if we sign Kessler, I want Vucevic to stay because we need center depth. Nemias Keita has been playing very well. Garza's been playing very, very well. I think we need 3 centers, and Nemias Keita can be like a power forward. We can have that power forward depth. So it's Nemias Keita, Jason Tatum at the power forward depth. At small forward, we have Jaylen Brown, Josh Minot. Who else do we have? We have a few others as well. But this is what I'm trying to say. The Celtics have a good team. We're still contenders. People talk about Celtics not being contenders. We are contenders now. I think.
By the way, there was some breaking news that came out of the NBA that didn't involve trades.
Go on.
I don't know if you want me to say this for the NBA show or do you want me to say it now?
Just say it now. It's fine, and we'll talk about it on the NBA show. We'll discuss it on the NBA show.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out of the All-Star game. He has an abdominal strain and he's going to be reevaluated after the All-Star game.
Abdominal strain. I had it. It wasn't good.
Yeah, he is out. He's out for the rest of this week. He's out next week, and he's out until after the All-Star break.
It's a month and a half injury, so he should be back. He should be back for the playoffs. No problem. Easy. The OKC Thunder are too far ahead of everyone else to worry about SGA at the moment. I think they'll be way ahead of everyone still.
Yeah, they just got Jared McCain from the Philadelphia 76ers.
Yeah, I was wondering what are Philly doing? Why would they trade Jared McCain? He's such a young prospect. Philly just handed it straight to OKC, just like that.
Now we know why.
Why?
Because of Shai.
But then again, this is trade deadline. But the thing is, why would Philly give him to OKC? It's stupid. You know what I mean?
Why would James Harden go to Cleveland?
They want Garland out. They want a Garland out. They want a Garland, I guess. Nah, man. James Harden is such a dumb trade. I'll be honest. I don't know, bro. They're not going to share the ball, in my opinion. Him and
Mitchell
are not going to share the ball. It's not going to be a good duo, man. I'm not worried about Cleveland as much. Okay, Cleveland will still be a threat. Mitchell will still be scary to come up against. Obviously, they still have Mobley. They still have Jarrett Allen. They still have
Yeah, but Mobley is out for another week.
Yeah, he's out for another week. But still, if he's out for another week, then that's fine. They still got plenty of time to get ready for the playoffs. Well, are they losing now, or are they winning the Cavs right now?
No, they're kicking the Clippers' ass.
What's going on? What's the score?
I think it's 36-16 Cavaliers.
20 points. If Kawhi Leonard gets going, then that'll be scary.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on the Vucevic trade. Of course, we'll re-bring this up tomorrow during the NBA trade deadline show.
Yeah, but anyways, let's get to the games. Sacramento Kings at home beat them quite comfortably at the end. Was a very comfortable win, even though we didn't have Jaylen Brown. What do you think of that game, Sacramento Kings at home? Did you watch it? Did you?
I did, and they were in NBA. What the hell are you doing? You have Sacramento playing in Philadelphia, and then you send them on a back-to-back to Boston.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Crazy. Crazy, isn't it?
Because Domantas Sabonis played in the Philadelphia game. He didn't play in the Boston game. Like, what are you doing, NBA? Like, I don't understand it. Like, I mean, yes, okay, it was a comfortable win, but that's because Sacramento was tired coming from Philadelphia into Boston.
Yeah.
Oh, and then who would have thought that that Friday game against the Kings would have been Dennis Schroeder's last game as a Sacramento King?
He's now the Cleveland Cavaliers. But apparently he might leave again. They might move him on again. He might just go back to Germany and play there.
I don't know. He's doing very well in his Cavaliers debut right now.
Oh, he's playing well. Oh, he's playing today.
Yeah,
I thought
his debut's today.
they were gonna trade him on. My bad. But anyways, I mean, if they can keep him healthy, then they've definitely got some good guard depth on their hands. You know? But Sacramento, they're just not a good side, unfortunately for them. I actually like Sacramento. I have time for them. I have time for their fans. I know a Sacramento Kings fan, and it's a shame because this team was a playoff team like 3 years ago. They were literally in the playoffs, like contending for playoffs. Unfortunately,
I,
lose the Warriors in the first round.
I
But
just feel
bro,
bad for DeAndre Hunter because he was a playoff contender like Friday night, and now he's on the worst team in the Western Conference.
not the Pelicans, it's Sacramento.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a shame, man. Huge shame. Because Sacramento had De'Aaron Fox, DeMontis Sabonis. They had what's it called? They
Keegan
had
Murray.
Keegan Murray, Malik Monk. Bro, that team was
Well,
gonna
here's the
win.
thing: they still got Keegan, they still got DeMontis. They don't have De'Aaron Fox or
So
Malik Monk.
Mike Brown, head coach, gone.
Yeah,
You see
yeah.
when you make a few changes to the roster, when you make a few unnecessary changes to the roster, you see what happens. They bring in. There was no need to bring in DeMar DeRozan, in my opinion. I
There
didn't
was
see a
no
reason.
need. There was no need to bring in Zach LaVine either.
Exactly. No pun intended. But this is what I mean. Like, bro, De'Aaron Fox was their guy. He was literally getting them in. He's winning them games, bro. They were beating the Lakers. They were beating Golden State. They were beating so many good teams. I was like, yo, that's Sacramento Kings team. I have to give my hats off to them. That's respect, respect to them, man. They did a good job, and it's a huge shame like what's happened to them since then. What's happened to them since then, you know? But what can you do? I mean, you play the Celtics side without Jaylen Brown. They didn't turn up, and then that's just what happened to them. I guess they got blown out. And then Derek White didn't have a good game. Pritchard had a solid game, I'd say.
Yeah, I
Simon,
mentioned it. Yeah, I mentioned this. I mentioned this last night to Bree, and I asked her like, does she think that the All-Star break is coming at a better time for Derek White? And she said yes because Derek White is in a slump and he needs the break.
but you know what? We'll get to
Where
Derek.
where was the slump tonight?
Yeah, we'll get to that game in just a little bit. On to what was the next game after that? Dallas. No, sorry, not Dallas. No, before that. After that, what was the game? We played another game after that. I remember. We played another home game, I think. I don't recall. We played two home games in that stretch. Um, hold on
Hold
one
on.
second. How could I forget, man? How could I forget, man? We played Chicago. Was it Chicago? No, it wasn't Chicago. Oh
It
no, it's
was the
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. It was the
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Bucks on the stupid Pioneers Day.
I wouldn't say stupid Pioneers Day because
No,
you gotta honor
well,
your
yes,
like.
but I'm talking about like the championship wise.
Oh yeah. I get that. Yeah. But listen, at the end of the day, you gotta honor your teams like legends and championships and everything like that. I guess. At the end of the day, I don't mind Pioneers Night. Sometimes you gotta bring back the old logos. Sometimes as well. You know what I mean? Like Celtics need to bring back a court with the old logo as well. I would like that. We need to, bro. For Pioneers Night, we should wear a shirt like a Celtics jersey of Pioneers now. Like for example, one of the old classic shirts, like when Jalen Brown like in the Bill Russell shirt would look sick. It would look sick, bro. You know what I mean? I would love that. I would love to bring old shirts back, just for a few games. You know what I mean? Retro shirts. So I would see it. But yeah, it was a good win. The Bucks. This before people say no Giannis, this is gonna be the Bucks going forward. There's not gonna be any more Giannis for the Bucks. There's a chance he could still get traded tonight. Do I think he gets traded? Probably not because it's too late for a negotiation. He might still return for the Bucks. He might leave in free agency in the summer, and the Lakers might snap him up, and it might be a Giannis Luka duo in LA. You know, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment. I'm not gonna care about that too much yet. But Giannis out for the Bucks, it's pretty much the norm. Even if he was still playing, I still think the Celtics will win. Miles Turner, the guy looks lost. You bring him in, there's no plan. Me and you both discussed last show that on the NBA show that there's no plan for the Bucks. There's no what you call there's no replacement. There's no structure because bro, how are you supposed to complement Giannis without a superstar behind him? Middleton's gone. Miles Turner's not a superstar. Damian Lillard was just injured. You know, how are you supposed to complement Giannis? Middleton this whole time has been fit. Middleton this entire time has been healthy, and you traded him away. You know?
Yeah, he's now on his way to Dallas, which I'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, that's fine. I just think that Bucks team, yeah, it's aging. You need to bring in some younger pieces. I think okay, if you give Giannis like a De'Aaron Fox, or if you give Giannis like a, for example, if you give Giannis like a Jalen Brown, just an example. I'm not saying Jalen Brown goes to Milwaukee, obviously not, but it's just an example. You give him like a superstar behind him, a younger superstar. Giannis will thrive. Giannis cannot carry that team, bro. That team is not good enough. That Milwaukee Bucks, Giannis can still drop 30 points a night, but he will still not. He still won't help the Bucks get to the get far, unless the Bucks can scrape into the play-in. I don't see it. The Bucks are far away from the play-in as well now. They're pretty much like far away from the play-in spot. I don't know where they end up as well. But what do you think of that Milwaukee Bucks game? And obviously you watched that game and you tell me about that Celtics game as well. We destroyed them quite a lot actually.
Yeah, it was over by halftime.
Yeah, that game was about halftime, man. Jalen Brown 30-piece again.
It's time to fire Doc Rivers.
They should have fired him in the summer, bro. They should have fired him they should have fired him the moment they lost to the Pacers twice. The moment they lost to Indiana for the second straight year, they should have fired him. Although it wasn't his fault because they had injuries. Regardless, he should have been gone. That's how I see it. He should have been traded.
I don't know. I don't got much to say except for what I said on Monday.
That's fine. So, but about the game though, like, what do you think of the game as a whole? Like, Giannis not being there, Jalen Brown, Pritchard, Simons.
Who would have thought that Sunday would have been Simons' last game?
I was just going to say that. Who would have thought that was Simons' last game? Yes, it was a good win for them. Good win. But bro, he almost dropped 30. I think, wasn't it? He almost dropped 30. That would have been a great way to end up his time in Boston, man. You know what I mean? It's short, but hey, I hope he comes back in the future though. I really does. I hope he comes back in the future. I like Simon. I think he's a good player. I think we can definitely bring him back sometime in the future, like when we need to. I could definitely see him bringing him back to the Celtics. I could definitely see the Celtics bringing him back, or him coming back for sure. He's a good player. He'll definitely get a top deal somewhere else. But nothing much to say on that Milwaukee Bucks game. Just a dominant performance. Then on to Dallas yesterday, where the Vucevic trade happened. The Celtics beat Cooper Flag, the Celtics fan. Jalen Brown was talking about Cooper Flag having too many free throws, 10 or 11 free throws or whatnot. But what do you think of that? how do you say it? That Dallas game yesterday. I know you watched it.
I really thought we were gonna lose.
Same. You and I both predicted the Celtics loss because I thought we were gonna win tonight. We won tonight. We destroyed Houston tonight. But we'll talk about that game in just a second. But finish off on the Dallas point, please.
Who would have thought the game against the Celtics would have been Anthony Davis's last time in a Dallas uniform?
Didn't even play. Didn't even
No,
play.
no. He's now on his way to Washington in an 8-player trade that sends Chris Middleton to the Dallas Mavericks.
Mm.
So, yeah, that Luka trade was for nothing, Dallas.
For nothing, man. For absolutely nothing. But obviously, we spoke about the.
But hey, I do want to say this. Cooper Flag is an amazing player. Nothing against him. He's an amazing player. Wrong team.
I agree, bro. He knows where to be. He knows which team to be in. He knows which team to be at. He supports this team. He wants. I know he wants to play for. You could tell yesterday he wanted to play for the Celtics. Just the way he was playing, he had nothing personal. He had nothing against us. Nothing. He looked like he wanted to play for the Celtics. You could see him and Jason Tatum after the game. The wholesome moment after the game between him and Jason Tatum. He wants to play for Boston. Someday, somehow, Nico Harrison, if you can go back to Dallas for just one day and make that trade for us, for like a Sam Hauser, Cooper Flag for Sam Hauser, that would be nice. That would be
Nico
great.
Nico Harrison got fired, remember?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying this is why I'm saying go back to Dallas for one day and give us Cooper Flag and leave. Give me Cooper Flag, man. Someday, somehow, we need that. We need Cooper Flag in Boston, man. Someday, somehow, I want him to be here. You can tell he wants to come to the Celtics. Like he said he loves Boston growing up. I can see him playing for us someday. Don't know when. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he will. But if he does, I would welcome him, big time. Him, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum.
Schroeder has 9 points. Ellis has 3 points in their Cavaliers debut.
10-point game at the moment, right?
45 to 35 at the moment.
10-point game, yeah. 10-point game, yeah. But obviously, Celtics won quite comfortably. I know Dallas cut it to 10, but like we were up big before that. Anyways, we were up by quite a lot before that. So we ended the game quite early. Dallas didn't come back. We just decided to take the game to the end. And Jaylen Brown had his 30-point piece again. Another Jaylen Brown piece. I was surprised he played yesterday. I was thinking he should have played tonight. If he would have played tonight, oh my god, bro. Let's talk about tonight's game, man. That was one of the best performances I've ever seen from the Celtics without their star players. Not even joking. That was an amazing performance.
Yeah. Where was the slump for Derek White?
Yeah, where was the slump tonight, bro? He had a slump yesterday. Where was the slump today? Bro, when I woke up, the score was 43 to 37 or 39. Bro, when I started watching, the Celtics completely took control of that game. Absolutely took control of that game. It was an 8-point game at halftime. Second half, bro, the defense.
So if anybody didn't know what the starting lineup was,
Ron Harper Jr. He comes in.
First NBA game.
Yep, he comes in first game, and what do we go and do? We absolutely blow out the Houston Rockets. By the way, had probably one of the worst ever games. Ime Udoka ejected from the game, thrown out, got tossed, 2 technical fouls. Alperen Şengün, 2 technical fouls, tossed. They tried to make a little comeback. Did it work? Nah, it didn't work. Game, man. It was a dominant performance. Derek White, very, very good performance. Even Pritchard, very good performance. Ron Harper Jr., great defense. Nemias Queta, Luka Garza, Baylor Sharman even played very well today. He played very well today, man. Gotta give credit to Baylor Sharman, man. That was a very good performance. And yeah, just a solid win overall, man. Celtics completely destroyed the Houston Rockets, destroyed them. I knew the Rockets weren't going to win this game because they're just not in a good run of form at the moment. I don't know the run of form is, but apparently they're not doing well. Apparently they're not doing very well. They've
Hey, you know what that means?
yeah, go on.
We went 4-0.
We did. We went 4-0 last week. We finally did. We went 4-0. Yeah, I was gonna mention it. Let me see the Rockets, man. Bro, we had the same record as them. Okay, 3 wins and 2 losses in the last few games. They beat Atlanta, beat Dallas, beat Pacers. All right, those teams you expect to beat, right? Spurs lost. Celtics lost. This is our 4th straight win in Houston. I don't know, 5th straight win, 6th straight win. I don't know what it was in Houston. But, bro, the Houston Rockets better fix up, man, because they're a bit of a turmoil. You know what I mean? They're at the
And
moment.
like I mentioned, while the Celtics game, like I mentioned while the Celtics game was going on, Denver and New York Knicks were in double overtime.
Yep, double overtime. And the Rockets are in 4th, but you know what? They're very far off. They're quite far off. OKC. I mean, the Houston Rockets, good young team, a good group of players. Sengun, they have. Who else do they have? Jabari Smith. They have Kevin Durant. So they have some good players there. Eamon Thompson. Good players, bro. Some good players over there. But why are they not why are they not second at least? The Spurs are doing very well. Denver Nuggets, Jokic is back, right? Jokic just came back.
Yeah, he's been back since last Friday.
How's he been doing in games? The Nuggets have now lost 3 games in a row since he's come back.
He had a triple-double today.
The Nuggets have now lost 3 games in a row since he's come back.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about the Nuggets team right now.
Yeah, neither am I. But this is what I mean. Like this team, yeah, this Celtics team. Like, bro, I'm enjoying it, man. Let's just be real. I'm enjoying watching this team this year. I'd argue I enjoy this year more than I do last year. I'm not even taking the piss. I really am. I'm enjoying this year more than I am last year. I'm enjoying beating teams this year more than I am last year. Because last year you were like, all right, we expect to win, and then you go on an unexpected slump. You go and lose a few games in a row. You're like, oh shit, what's happened to the Celtics team, man? We're losing to teams like Indiana. We're losing to teams like Sacramento at home. We got beat, but we're getting beat by teams that we expect to beat. Let's just be real. But you know what? We stepped it up towards the playoffs, and then injuries happened, and Porzingis couldn't breathe. Whatnot, unfortunate circumstances, unfortunate events, a series of unfortunate events. That this year, if we can stay healthy, if Jason Tatum comes back, if Vucevic can slot into this team, I'm confident this team can make the conference finals. I wouldn't go the distance. I wouldn't say NBA finals just yet. I'm not going to say NBA finals just yet, but you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say conference finals. This team can definitely make the conference finals. I'm confident of that.
I'm going to say this. I think it's about time that Peyton Pritchard's back in that 6th man.
Oh, yes. Pritchard's been absolutely balling since he's come back to the bench. I think since last game, 2 games in a row, Pritchard's had very good games. If this can continue for Pritchard, I don't think he'll win 6th man of the year. It's too late. It's too late in my opinion. But if he can definitely be that 6th man off the bench, we made the case for Anthony Simons that he could still get 6th man of the year. I hope he still wins it. I hope Simon still wins it, even though he goes to another.
I don't know. I don't know what his role is going to be in Chicago if he stays in Chicago.
Wherever he goes, I hope he wins it. Because now the Lakers have Austin Reeves back. You know, LeBron. I don't know, man. Not really sure of. You know, I'm not really sure of what's going on in LA, but they just beat Brooklyn yesterday. Quite comfortably. But yeah, I mean, look, we'll see what happens with them. What are your guys?
Oh, by the way, by the way, Chris Paul got traded to the Raptors, but he's not expected. They don't want him to report there, so he's probably going to get waived and go to a different team. So Boston Celtics, maybe.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind Chris Paul in a short deal. I would. Hey, imagine Celtics win the championship this year and Chris Paul goes out in a ring. How crazy would that be? Man, I wish Melo got a ring. I wish fucking players like, I don't know, man. So many good players. Chuck, so many good players don't have a ring. They need it. They need a championship ring, man. You know what I mean? They need that championship ring. Anthony Davis to the Wizards, it's just a regular trade. I'm expecting it from Davis now. I think Anthony Davis is coming towards the end of his career because the guy just can't stay fit. It's unfortunate because he's a very good player. Once he stays fit, Anthony Davis is very scary to face. I'll be real. When the Lakers had a fit Anthony Davis, I was like, yeah, if LeBron and him can stay healthy, they're definitely a threat. And they were a threat, but then they got smoked by Denver. So, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm not expecting much from the Lakers. I'm not expecting much from Anthony Davis when he goes to the Wizards. But the Lakers, when they had him, yeah, they were scary.
If he stays in Washington,
I think he stays because I don't think Washington will need to flip him on. Like they're gonna pretty much tank and lose games on purpose, anyways, right? Because they want to get a draft pick. Because they got Trae Young already. They're gonna want to try and get him with the top draft pick, Cam Boozer or AJ DeBansa or Nick Peterson or whatever it is. I'm so glad the Celtics are not in the conversations with these guys, man. Because I'm happy we're winning games. Tank team, fuck out of here. Those who wanted to tank, yeah, fuck out of here. This team was never gonna tank. Never in a million years.
You ready to get to predictions for these last 3 games for the break?
Yeah, I am. Unless you have anything more to say on other games, just talk a bit more about the Houston Rockets game tonight. Talk a bit more about the Rockets game tonight if you want. Obviously, it was a very good performance.
I don't got much. I don't got much else to say, honestly, about the Rockets game.
I was surprised the Wizards gave it that much. Yeah, they gave up a lot, man. Trust me. I'm interested to see where Giannis goes. Middleton's off to Dallas as well. Giannis, I don't think Giannis leaves tonight though. I think it's a bit too late now. I think they might just wait because you know what it is. He's injured.
By the way, Shams just broke some news.
Go on.
The Golden State Warriors are trading Jonathan Kuminga and Buddy Hield to the Atlanta Hawks for Kristaps Porzingis.
Wait. Jonathan Kuminga? Bro, we could have got Jonathan Kuminga, man. Actually, we could have got Jonathan Kuminga. He's a good player. But I don't think Atlanta keeps him though. I think Atlanta flips him on.
Yeah.
The Warriors are done, man.
Well, Kristaps is going to Golden State to reunite with Al Horford.
Wait, are you saying that Draymond Green's staying? Is Draymond Green still in Golden State, or is he still?
He's in trade talks with the Golden State Warriors.
They might be moving him on for good, man. Draymond Green.
Yep. But yeah, Kuminga and Buddy Hield is going to Atlanta. Kristaps is going to Golden State, which means when we go to Golden State, after the All-Star break, we're going to see Kristaps Porzingis.
But yeah, anyways, unless you want to talk about anything more about tonight's game, we can move on. Do you have any more to say on tonight's game?
No, I'm good. I'm good to go.
Sure. If Jaylen Brown played tonight, we smoked them by 40. That's all I gotta say. We smoked them by 40 or 50 points. They were terrible tonight. The Houston Rockets were terrible, bro. Like a depleted Celtics team, I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen now? No Jaylen Brown. I was thinking that he should have played today instead of yesterday, but hey, whatever, man. Take the win as we go. Take the wins as we go. So oh, speaking of that, we only have 3 games this week because All-Star break is after the Chicago Bulls game at home. So up until next Thursday, I'm planning we need to do a mid-season talk either Friday night or in between the weeks of February during the after the All-Star break. I'm thinking we need to do a mid-season review show for NBA and just for the Celtics. I'm planning to do one of that. But anyway, Celtics Heat. I'm saying Celtics. We need to win.
Oh, easily Celtics because I think Vucevic is going to go off.
You cut off a little bit there. You're saying Vucevic is going to go off?
Am I good now?
Your sound is delayed, like to your let's say, like the screen. I think your sound is delayed, but.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
No worries, man. Go ahead. While Justin sorts that out, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're also trying to get to 550 subscribers. We're 4 subs away. If you guys help me get there, that'd be great. I can't even talk today. If you guys can help me get there, that'd be great. We're almost there, people. Almost there.
Am I good now?
Yeah, you're fine now. Better, a lot better now.
What I was saying is, before I got to the Heat, what I was saying was, when we go to Golden State, we're gonna see Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see the Warrior Kristaps Porzingis in Golden State.
Yeah. But what I was saying about the Heat game is easily the Celtics because I think Vucevic is going to go off against the Heat.
Okay. Yeah, I think Celtics will win as well. Celtics Knicks.
Easily Celtics.
Saying easily Celtics as well. I don't think it'll be an easy game, but I think we'll win. I think we'll hand the Knicks their first loss since their team meeting. That'd be nice. Yeah, and then Celtics Bulls. We should win that game.
Easily the Bulls. I mean, easily the Celtics because I Vucevic is going to kill his team.
So I think we go 3-0 before the All-Star break. That'd be nice. It'd be very nice to start to go on a 7-game win streak. Right now we're on a 4-game win streak. These next 3 home games, or we could get, no pun intended, or no meme intended, 6 wins out of 7. We'll get it. We'll see. I don't mind. That next game is the toughest game out of the 2. I think we'll win. I think we'll definitely win the Heat game and the Bulls game. The next game, I think we'll win as well, but it'll be like a very tight one. So it'd be nice, and then we can go into the All-Star break facing after coming back from the All-Star break. We're on a West Coast trip to face Golden State, the Lakers, the Suns, the Denver Nuggets, and we come home to face Brooklyn to end off February. So things can get interesting from there. But guys, that's been the Celtics show because I do have to go. Justin, thank you for joining, bro, and I'll definitely see you tonight for the Super Bowl preview and the NBA trade deadline live as we go. We'll definitely see some breaking news and whatnot. People, thank you guys for supporting the channel. 4 subs to 550. Hit the like button. and we'll be back next week for the NBA. We'll be back on Monday for the NBA trade deadline recap as well. So stay tuned for some interesting shows. F1 show. I apologize about last night. I wasn't able to do last night. I had to I had to go to bed. I was tired. I was hella tired, man. It was late night. But enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you guys later. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let's go Celtics. Peace. Take care.
See you later,